Hello, so today I want to talk about the higher self. Now, there are so many books, videos, articles, you name it, on how to connect with your higher self, or how do you know if your higher self is speaking to you, and all these different variants, right? But it drives me crazy because it makes you feel like you're disconnected from your higher self and that you have to work at connecting with your higher self. And I want to break it down and make it super simple today and help you to understand that you are always in connection with your higher self, and your higher self is always sending you messages, okay? So hold on, this is going to be really good. Okay, to begin with, I want to explain again, and this is also in my other higher self video, which you're going to want to check out. But I want to remind you that your higher self is not up there, as if your higher self is higher up. Okay, that's not how it works. Your higher self is with you, in you, around you all the time. It is your energy self. It is your higher frequency self. Okay, so it's not up there. You don't have to go up anywhere. It is right here with you, okay? So that's what they mean by higher self. It's higher frequency, not higher up, all right? So I just wanted to start there and make sure that you had that foundation before we started. Okay, I want to be perfectly clear here, okay? Your higher self and you are in constant communication, all right? But sometimes you may be in a lower vibrational state and you're just not feeling your higher self communicating with you, or you're not seeing or hearing or knowing, via your clairs, right? You're not experiencing the messages of your higher self, and this is most likely due to the fact that you are in a lower vibrational state. The difficulty with being in a lower vibrational state is that the lower vibrational state and the higher vibrational state are not at the same frequency. You get my gist there? So if you're not feeling and experiencing and whatever and getting the messages of your higher self, maybe you could try raising your frequency back up to the frequency of your higher self or close to it. All right? Okay, so one of the most consistent ways that your higher self speaks to you is through your internal guidance system, all right? And this is an amazing way. It is going to give you information all the time, every day, every moment of every day. So this is like a great tool to be using, all right? Now, I do have an amazing video on the internal guidance system. Go check that out here and watch that because it is going to be more thorough than what I have in this video. All right. Your internal guidance system is kind of like, now, I don't know if you played this game when you were a kid with your parents, and maybe your parents hid something like maybe Easter eggs or something. This is what it was like in my family. And my dad used to play the hot cold game with me. And as I would get closer to something, he would say warm, 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 hot, or cold, 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 freezing, and I would know if I was closer or farther away from the thing that I was trying to find, or the egg, rather. So your internal guidance system actually works just like that, only it's more of an expansion and contraction feeling, okay? So it's letting you know if something is in or out of alignment with you by that expansion or contraction, okay? And you're going to feel that in your being. So probably in your gut or chest area, you may feel it in different areas depending on who you are. But once you hone in on that internal guidance system feeling, then you'll definitely notice when you're feeling it, okay? And like I said, go check out my other video with that because I do have some good exercises on how to totally feel that. And like I said, Your internal guidance system is the most consistent way for you to be receiving messages from your higher self, okay? This tool will let you know that any time that you are thinking or speaking or receiving information that is or isn't in alignment with you, it will let you know, okay? So whatever your words are, if you are saying words that are not in alignment with you, it will let you know. If you are thinking thoughts that are not in alignment with you, it will let you know. If you are in circumstances that are not in alignment with you, it will let you know. Do you see how powerful this is? It will let you know in any given moment whether or not you are in or out of alignment with your higher self. Okay, it is so cool. So you're definitely going to want to develop this tool and be able to use it to help let you know if you are in and out of alignment with your higher self. Okay? Additionally, your higher self will speak to you through your clairs. Okay, and what do I mean by this? Clairvoyance or clear seeing is just a fancy French word for seeing clearly, which basically means your energy senses or your psychic senses. So clairvoyant, clairaudient, claircognizant, clairsentient, all those, whether it's clear feeling, clear knowing, clear hearing, or clear seeing, just like I said, those are ways that your higher self is going to communicate with you, because your higher self is energy, right? So your higher self doesn't have vocal cords. It can't say, hey, whatever, right? So it's going to speak to you through your energy senses. So you're going to want to hone those energy senses, okay? And the more that you develop them, the more that you pay attention to them and realize when you are receiving them, the stronger they will get. So practice those and develop those, and you will really begin to hear your higher self. And like I said, don't forget, your higher self is always speaking to you. It's not like, you have to necessarily ask for it. It is always guiding you. Okay, now I have to clarify. When I'm saying it, I mean you. It is your higher self aspect, but you'll hear me say it, so I apologize. But anyway, all right, your higher self is always communicating with you, and it is doing so through your clairs. So make sure that you are developing your clairs so that you are receiving the messages that your higher self is always sending to you. Okay? Got it? Next, your higher self will also send messages through your physical environment, okay? Through signs and symbols, okay? Whether or not you happen to be reading like an excerpt in a book, right? All of a sudden the words kind of just jump out at you like those words were specifically for you, and you can feel it in your what? Internal guidance system telling you that those words are specifically for you and that you should pay attention, right? You can also maybe hear songs, and the words in the songs really speak to you, and you can hear that because of your internal guidance system is letting you know that yes, those words are absolutely for you. All right? You may also hear, like for me, when I used to live in California, I had a lot of crows that lived nearby, and I would hear their caws and know that they were sending me a particular message. So you may get messages from animals, all right, if you really connected with animals. So pay attention to the signs and symbols around you. Maybe a bus goes by and there's an image on it, and that image message speaks to you, or you're walking down the street and you see a park bench and there's an image or words on that speak to you, right? So you're going to want to pay attention to anything that you are feeling that says, yeah, that message is totally for me, and that is your higher self speaking to you and letting you know something important, all right? But like I said, the higher self is always sending you these messages. It's just up to us to just pay attention. That's all you have to do, is pay attention and get into alignment and into the right frequency to be in alignment to hear and receive these messages. You get my gist here? So, like I said, you are never disconnected from your higher self. You are always with your higher self. Your higher self is always speaking to you. It's always guiding you. It's always letting you know whether or not this path is in or out of alignment with you. Okay? So your job is to just start to pay attention, to also develop your clairs, and to raise your frequency so that you can really start to hear the messages that are being given to you at any given point. All right. So I hope this makes sense. I hope that you understand. I really want you to know that you are your higher self, right? That this is an aspect of you. It's just the part of you that is in that higher frequency, okay? So you, your higher self, is always a part of you, all right? Anyway, I hope that this video has helped you. If it has and you've enjoyed it, I would love it if you would like and subscribe. That would mean so much to me. Also, feel free to share this video. If you think that this video would help somebody else, please share this video. I want this information out there, all right? Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching.